Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome once again wherever you are. Welcome to AI live coverage of the President's Cup 2020-24. What? 2024, not 2024. Thank you for tuning into AI live coverage of such tournament, and we bring it to you each and every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday until the end. This evening, we're gonna be entertaining you with the match. The Lymers playing their first game against the Eagles Claw, coming off of a 10-0 drubbing over the Roaring Lions. The commentators this evening is Tony Fleming. I am joined by the very reliable voice of choice, the man John Millington. We'll be bringing you the ball by ball. And as I say, good evening again. Welcome to the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center for really live and interesting football. Good evening, Millie. Welcome.
Good evening, Tony, and welcome to all of those who are taking our commentaries. Also, only just one correction. It wasn't a jamming over the Roaring Lions, but under the hands of the Roaring Lions. At the hands of Roaring Lions, they were severely whipped.
Yes, they were severely whipped, and quite a surprise, if you ask me, because they have been a team just there and thereabout, always challenging and encouraging, but always seems to give it away in the end. And to see that they were really getting a sound beating by some 10 goals was a little bit surprising to me. I'm not saying that the Lions can't score 10 goals at anybody, but I was quite a surprise to see them losing, especially 8-0 in the first half. But nevertheless, this is a new day and a new time, and they've got the Lymers in front of them, and we will see what they'll bring tonight. The Eagles Claw, they're in the blue strips, and the Lymers in the one of their familiar jerseys, white and green with black shorts, white socks. The man in the middle, Millie, Kevon Harley, and he seems to be one of those players who, across the grand scheme of things in football, he plays as well and officiate very, very well as in his young career as well. So quite, good prospect for him if he continues, Millie.
Indeed, he's able and assisted by AR1, that's the Carrie Brown. AR2, it's one of our female, and our fourth official is the man Harden Hodge. So we
have a sister, our veteran. Those FIFA's first referee. That's something that we have to go back into the archive to look at. But he always has been there and thereabout, referee assessor.
So we take the time out and run you through the starting lineup as the first whistle has been blown, with Lymers kicking from right to left and from left to right. It's the Eagle Claw. I tell you, you're going to see a far different showing from the Eagle Claw this evening, not only because it is a different opponent, but the quality of starters as well will definitely play into that. So the man in goal is Khalifa Francis. And number 6 is in defense is Stuart Murray. Is on very early attack, and the ball is kicked wide, and it is going to run over the goal line for a goal kick. So Khalifa Francis starts in goal. Stuart Murray in defense. Also in defense is Sean Brown, Sinterval Duke, and the man Rohan Taylor. They will start off for back line. Yes, in midfield you have Adel Benjamin, Phillian Robinson also in the midfield. Well, since 3 strikers in the person of Chadwick Samuels, the man we call Baba, Tajay Johnson, and Charmin Charles. So it's going to be an interesting setup. The Eagle Claw. A long ball looking for Murray. It's going to run out for our throwing to the Lymers. For the Lymers, starting in goal, the man Daniel Bailey, carrying the captain's armband, number 29. In defense is Sidhu Bradshaw. Also in that defense is number 10, Carlos Richardson, number 20, Joquan Richardson, and number 21, Kevin Paul. In midfield, it's Noah Bradshaw, Rashad Grant, Omando Hodge, Simon Anthony, the man Colin Liddy, Ryan Liddy, and Reuven Richardson. So we are looking for a very good encounter here. Tony, from what you're seeing on the field, the start, and what we saw from the Claw, what are your expectations? It's not the number 1 goalkeeper, that man Zolandi Williams in goal. It's Khalifa Francis.
Well, knowing Francis, he's one of those utility type players. He plays in defense. But as I break momentarily, it's the Lymers trying to mount an attack here.
Bradshaw, well cut out. Adele goes down the wing looking for Chadwick. Chadwick can't keep it in. It's going to be a throw to Lymers.
Yes, and he prided himself as being a reasonable goalkeeper as well. He himself would have said that. He shapes up very well in the goal, and so not sure the prolific strikers that the Lymers have, whether or not they will cause him that much trouble. What I would want to say to Millie is that the Lymers, I'm looking to see what they have in store for us this evening, because they have gone off the boil a bit, and I'm certainly sure that Coach Sauer would have really put them through the paces. I saw them training a couple of Sunday mornings and so forth, and so they'll be looking to do much better than they would have done in the tournament.
Indeed. So it's President Cup 2024, ball given away. Bradshaw looks for Kevin Paul. Kevin Paul into the 18, looking for a shot. Oh, that was a wonderful cross. Wonderful cross. Rashad Grant just going to bury the opportunity, but in the 5th minute of play, wonderful opportunity going to begin.
Wonderful opportunity there. Nice play there from the man, Kevin Paul. He talks a lot, but he's certainly doing so here in this game here this evening. And Rashad Grant, all he had to do was just guide that one into the left corner, guide it away instead. But a glorious opportunity nonetheless.
Opportunity going to begin. It's Lymers having the lion's share of the position so far. Here is Barbara Johnson looking for Chadwick. That's a lovely ball to Chadwick Samuel. What can he do? Samuel going for a shot. Good defensive work by Captain Bradshaw. Kevin Paul picks it up. Turns with number 21 on his back. Dispossessed. Reuven Richardson has a runner in Junior Anthony. Finds Anthony. Anthony holds it up. Has Robinson for company. And the ball will go out for a corner. Ball coming out, taking a deflection off Robinson and going out for a corner.
Well, good pass there from the man Tajay Johnson. I thought that Samuels could have gone a little further to his left and then try and cut it back in, but he attempted the shot and it was well blocked there by the defense.
Yes, I think Chadwick Johnson was looking back for it. Here is a corner, served in. Not clear just yet. On the edge of the 18, Anthony is there. Anthony. Ball is out. And in fact, the referee say it's a goal kick.
Yes, so
if we look across the annex, Tony, there has been some under 12 games that has been taking place there for the weekend. And so there's a lot of football being played.
Lots of
we
football.
have this weekend, we have the under 12s. We have also over the period, we also have the Inter-House Championship and the President Cup running. Here's a long searching ball, good looking ball to Murray. He's onside. Murray picks it up, has one man to beat, can't get around Richardson. Cleared. It is with Kevin Paul looking to get around his man, and Paul loses out. Adele? Not on the same page there, but it's with Murray. Murray holds it up. Finds Chadwick Samuel. Samuel has outlet. He finds Barbara Johnson, who gets back to the ball. Was looking for a 1-2 pass with Chadwick, and it almost paid off there. Here is a tussle for the ball. Adele picks it up. Adele loses out. Reuven Richardson. Simon Anthony can come out with it. Had a runner in pressure. Couldn't get the pass off. It's 0-0. Ball going out.
A little bit of careless work there from Stewie, but just soaking up a bit of pressure there was the Lymers. Got themselves out of it.
So the Eagle Claw looking. So I think Campbell, Tony, has started. Campbell has started due to the fact that Khalifa Francis had to go to goal. And so Campbell has started. That's number 27. And Zalandi Williams, he's not with us.
No, obviously not. So it's a different structured set of back line there. But still early days yet. We haven't into the 9th minute of play. You see 1 or 2 gilded chances, but nothing to excite so far.
Except that a yellow card has been given to Chadwick very early in the game.
Well, Chadwick Samuels is one of those players. Well, I can't say what I said to him on the practice pitch over the microphones, but one of those players who passionate to what he believes in.
Okay. That's a wonderful ball. It just evaded the head of Bradshaw. Oh, that was a wonderful service there by the veteran lady. But here comes the Eagle Claw. Chadwick Samuel down the right flank. Samuel. That's a good pass. Johnson holds it up, gives it back to Samuel, can he hold off? And does so, and Barbara just make a hash of that one. What was that, Tony?
Well, maybe something that you will see on the training ground, but not a good effort there at all. He's trying to wrap his foot around it to get it across, but a little bit on the anxious side of things, and the ball is skewed across the goal line for a goal kick. But Chadwick Samuels is a very fast center forward. They've got some good runners to the front of their front line in Stuart Murray and Tajay Johnson as well. So I know that Noah Bracha and those guys are very speedy, and they'll have to contend with those 3 fast runners at the top of the Eagles Claw front line.
I think it's going to be about pace and fitness in this encounter, because the back line for the Lymers, they are, from what I know, they are fast. How fit they are now, I'm not sure. But they are very, very fast. And you know that they are very physical as well. Here is a ball crossing by Grant. Grant off the head of Paul, goes out for a goal kick.
Good.
In the house as well is the man Doc. And Brian, he is also in the house.
Yeah, he'll be on for the big game for sure because I want to watch that from the stands.
That is going to be one huge clash. Well, if you don't know what we're talking about the clash against attackers coming up against Docks United. Oh, what a game that will be. What a game.
We're hoping.
Somebody said, well, they are two of the teams that are very much likely to make the playoffs, and it can go anyhow. They can also be vying for championship, those two teams. Here is a ball played over the top for Stuart Murray. Stuart Murray controls. He sees Barber running, looking to split the defense. This could be trouble. Oh, brilliant defensive work. Carlos Richardson getting there first before his keeper. Didn't trust that his keeper will get there. And he puts it out for a corner.
But the thing
Barber
is,
was right on the doorstep.
yes, I think Danny, as if he was planted in quicksand there, just a little bit too slow off his line. Should have come much earlier, but thanks to the great work there for the defense there of Carlos, because that one certainly would have been an easy roll into the back of the net.
Yes, because he was beaten, absolutely. He was flat down, he wouldn't have been able to recover. Here is a corner taken shortly. That's a break foot pass. In the air, cleared by Lady Campbell finds Adele looks up.
Danny again, see still a tad bit too slow off his line.
You remember what happened in President Cup 2023? You want to wrong.
No.
I can't ask you. Oh, my. I can't ask you.
But you can tell me for sure.
President Cup 2023, the first man to concede was Danny.
Yes.
In game number... Oh, this could be trouble. This could be a heap of trouble. Oh, my. Patcher, what are you doing? Here is an opportunity. Isn't that offside? Oh, isn't that offside? He is this time. Well, the first one looked offside. The first one looked very offside. Yes. The second one was flagged, but the first one, Grant looked very offside.
Well, the first one he was offside for sure, and that pass going through there, it's definitely with the referee assessor on the other side of us. I'm certainly sure that one he don't have to mark too hard because the call was eventually made. But a little bit of careless playing there on the part of the Eagles claw. They can ill afford such as they're looking to get on the points table, accumulating 3 points or even one.
Bradshaw, Campbell, dispossessed by Paul, knocked downfield by Robinson. Murray. Haven't seen much of Duke so far just yet. Robinson, the big man. Clark. Brown hits it straight into Grant. Grant gets it past Brown. There's two defenders there. Bradshaw, and it's played out by Phil and Robinson. It's going to be, that's Taylor. And it's going to be a throw-in.
We're just looking a little bit disjointed defensively. The Eagles claw, not really getting themselves together. Here's a nice true pass there.
There's a shot, blocked. Richardson can't control. Lady, blocked. And they can come away, you know. This could be, very slow. Very slow to counter Eagle Claw. Very, very slow to counter. It could have been a 3v3. That could have spelled some danger for the Lymers.
Yes, Tajay taking his time. Instead of releasing the pass early, and the ball has been, he just kicked it out of touch?
Just kicked it out.
Ah.
He just kicked it out. He said the ball is soft. But if the ball is soft, you draw the referee's attention to it. You don't kick it off the park.
Well, so it will go to an Eagles claw throw in for sure.
It must be an Eagle claw throw.
The team that dominates the midfield most, I think, would win this game here. The defense for the Lymers a little bit more organized than that of the Eagles claw, and the Eagles claw would certainly have to be very careful.
Colin Lady.
Keyless.
Been bungled off the ball. 1-2 ball. And this will not find Chadwick, it will find the keeper. Reuven Richardson. Richardson looking, gets the pass off to Grant. Grant looks for Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Richardson. Looking to play this one through. And it's Eagle Claw will come away. In fact, it goes out for a throw into Lymers FC.
Good to see Reuven back on the park. He's one of those players who played for the national side as well. One of those players you'd tag as a defensive midfielder. Distributes the ball very well, shields it very well. And so will be of good service for the Lymers today. High foot.
Seemingly it was. But here is Adel. Loses out to Grant. Umando. Hodge. Back with Adil. And the Eagle Claw, long searching ball, looking for. He knew where the player was supposed to be. And so he played the ball where the player was supposed to be and not where he was.
Well, who would you blame that on? Would you blame that on the passer or the attacker? There was two-ish. Certainly should have been further out. But maybe looking for a more central pass coming down the center, and did not get into his rightful position, playing wide.
Ball is held up by Bradshaw. Goes back to his keeper. Spread wide to the right flank. Umando Hodge. To Carlos. Oh, he's giving this one away. This could spell some trouble. Johnson. Baba Johnson. Adil with the short blocked. Murray picks it up. Sees Robinson. Finds Adil. Adil finds Duke. Duke finds Adil. Shot goes wide.
Dukes gets into the action, and Omando, they're just making a meal of it. The ball was passed to him. There was no defender.
Wasn't under the pressure.
Nowhere 5 yards of him, and he just knocked it right into the central area of a striker there, and really not the way you would want to play. He can be a very, very effective player if plays properly, Omando, that is. But he also has that tendency for being too aggressive.
Well, coming over to the Lymers. So it is double game for the Lymers.
Yes.
Of the persons who would have transferred.
He didn't play much for Diamonds for a couple of seasons.
His name was holding up there. Here is a good-looking ball. Good effort there. This could be trouble. The corner. Pressure. A lot of pressure on the defense, and the defense is found wanting for the Lymers.
Yes.
They are fumbling. They are making a number of mistakes. And what will this end up to be if the Lymers, because they're in disarray as we speak, the defense have not really been holding their fast, yes, but they are being caught out for a number of times.
Yes, for the past 8 or so minutes. They look very disjointed.
That is going to be called a dangerous play, and it's going to be an indirect free kick.
And Millie, there is really no need to be hustling yourself that much because, yes, the strikers are very fast, but they aren't really pressuring you to really make those errors. They're making too many easy errors.
Yes. Is it a lack of game time?
Well, maybe just togetherness. I'm not just sure they would have played a lot together.
Here is a ball that is played down the wing for Kevin Paul, but Taylor gets there first, puts it out for a throw-in to Lymers. Taken. Cleared by Robinson. Gets to Liddy. That's touch heavy. Skipped the pass. And the referee says it's going to be a foul.
Yes, that's an easy one for sure. Yes.
Campbell he had to go through the player in order to get the ball. And so the referee says it's a free kick.
And the player's down.
Junior.
Kind of slow to get up. Junior is one of those players that gets a lot of, when he's on the ball, he always seems to get a knock, or always seems to go to the carpet.
And I don't know if the guys see him as one of those little persons. He's knocked around a lot. Simon Junior Anthony, the man. So it's going to be a free kick just outside the 18. It's going to be taken by Grant. Grant, with number 23, that the wall does its job. The wall does its job. It's out for a corner.
Idea was okay, but I think maybe not getting the height that he was looking for.
No, I think he should have gone for the far.
I was
upper
thinking
corner.
that's where he was going, but tended to wanted to get it over the wall, but not enough height. And maybe if you wanted to get it over the wall, could have gone a little bit further to bring it back in.
Corner. Heads going up. Ball going out. Goal kick says the referee. Well, the referee saying the ball came off Duke. The player was complaining that it came off Duke. The referee says no. So it's going to be goal kick. Quickly taken. Robinson chips it. Finds Murray. Big kick. Finds the defense. Give now we are getting. I'm not sure. Really, the man who intercepted nicely, but the defense, they are very sloppy at the moment.
Yes, just making.
Long ball over the top. Bradshaw. Ball ricochets. It's going to find Kevin Paul. Kevin Paul has Campbell. Lays it off to Liddy. Ball is swinging the 18. Simon Anthony. Still Anthony. Chips it. Looking for Rashad Grant. Doesn't find him. Omando Grant finds an attempt by Grant, and he had time, he had space. He could have gone to the left of the right of the keeper. He went for the one-time shot, and he goes wide.
And again, just rushing it, just really rushing it a bit. And well, the idea was good. Had enough time to settle himself and get good connection, but hustling and connection, not what he wanted it to be. Again, another reasonable chance for a goalkeeper to save, but not so far.
Stewie. Duke. Puts it forward for Campbell. Oh, this could be trouble. Johnson. He was waiting for the defender. He stood up and was literally waiting for the defender to get back in play.
Well, he waited for the defender and got robbed.
Duke. Long ball. Keeper. He had the ball. All he had to do was...
And that's the time he never used his speed.
If the defender wanted the ball, he had to go through him. Ball over the top, looking for... This could be trouble. Goalkeeper gets there. Does a fumble, and he had to be spot on.
Well, he says he's very comfortable in the goal, Millie, and we are seeing that. At least so far, I've not seen any real challenging shot going to him directly. So we'll wait and see.
Last week, I saw the one they call Badman, Clark.
Craig, yes.
Yes, Craig Clark. He did an awesome job in goal
He
in the second half.
Yes.
He did an awesome job in the second half. Ball put wide. Liddy. Ball given away. Referee says no. That's an illegal tackle.
Man Junior goes down again.
That's the Man Junior who has taken another hit.
Yes, goes down again.
And the Eagle class players are saying, you are in the wrong place. You should be at Hollywood or Bollywood. You are acting.
Well, it's actually, I think it's an infringement, but, he goes down so easy that sometimes it looks as if he's flopping.
Yes, he's acting. That's another free kick. Adele guilty of clipping the foot off Richardson. Free kick taken. Shortly is Omando with a long-looking searching ball. Finds the head of Kevin Paul, but he can't do anything as the ball ricochets and cleared by Robinson.
He's not taking any chance at all, but I thought that the Lymers team could do well to handle those crosses coming much better than that. They are actually waiting to see if the defense for the Eagles class is going to make a mistake.
Yes. And the big man back there is Taylor. And Taylor is doing a good job there, marshalling the defense well. Bradshaw looks for Kevin Paul, who's offside.
I thought he could have gone early and tried to switch the play going over the side here to Omando, but elected to come back this way.
Good searching ball. Good ball. Good looking ball. He sees the man. Chadwick Samuel with a shot. Chadwick hits the crossbar. It is still in play. Ball still in play. Johnson gets this one out. But that was a good looking ball. Good attempt. And hitting the crossbar. And again, warning shots fired by the Eagle Claw.
I must say a good effort there by Samuels, because it was a very difficult angle in which to shoot from, and got it played in very well, and the ball coming off the top of the crossbar there, but really making hard work to get that effort on target. Good work there from Chadwick.
Indeed. It was a very difficult angle, as you mentioned, and to hit the crossbar from that kind of angle was a tremendous effort. Had it been lower, Lymers could have been one down. Here is Paul. Paul finds Liddy. Liddy looks up. Oh, that's a heavy touch, but he gets it back. Campbell with again is the man guilty there. Johnson can't keep the ball on his boot. Lymers down the right flank they go. Grant looking for Omando's crunching tackle there by Omando, and he is a man that is a card specialist. When Omando is playing, you know a card is not too far away.
He has to try to read and assess the game and the way the ball is being played a lot more better than what we have seen so far.
Stewie does well, get around one. Stewie again was looking for Chadwick, and he apologizes because it didn't come off at all.
But you see, if he wasn't just using his right foot to stand on, he could have just crossed that with his right foot, and it would have gotten to Chadwick.
Well, you said it, not me.
But he's so left-footed that to cross from that angle to get a good cross to Chadwick, very, very difficult.
He's not left foot dominant. He's all left foot. He's all, you know, there are players who are dominant on one leg. Here is a shot into the side net. There are some players who are, you know, 1 foot dominant. But Stu is not left foot dominant. He's only left foot.
But you see, you have to be very, very adept to how you're going to be dominant with that left foot. Because Dino, take for instance, when he has to pass it with his right foot, does pass it with his right foot.
I think if you ask me, here is Paul, under pressure, loses out, Stewie again. He brings it down nicely with his right foot, but that's all he can do with his right boot. Chadwick, Johnson. He's taken a year and a Sunday to make up his mind what he wants to do with the ball. And he's not playing defense. He's going forward, but he's going half-heartedly forward, and then he's not playing no defense at all, any defense at all. Duke does well. Duke can't get that ball to Chadwick. He's in an offside position. Lymers can come on with it. It's with Reuven Richardson. Wow.
Oh,
no fouls, is there a free? I think Omando was guilty there.
Yes.
Here's a ball played through. Can't get past Brown. It's Robinson. Robinson finds Duke. Long ball over the top, looking for Johnson. Look very suspect. Johnson looking for Stewie. Gets it. Stewie! Can't get the shot off. Again. Long ball forward. Francis will clear.
Yes, Francis reading very well. This game is right there for the taking for both of these teams.
Any one of the teams. Yes.
Somebody will concede first, and I want to think maybe before the first 45 minutes.
Both teams have had their opportunities, have had several chances. Here is Grant for the Lymers. Lays it off to Simon Anthony, who finds Reuven Richardson. That's a breakfoot pass to Collins. Paul does well. Kevin Paul loses out to Campbell. Long searching ball, looking for Johnson, intercepted by Carlos. Adele finds Johnson. 2v2. It's a 2v2. He passes it behind the player. Oh no, that's not a good pass. 2v2. My, Tony, tell us about that.
Well,
I want the comments of Doc.
Well,
I want to hear Doc on this one.
Millie, I'm not seeing anything different that I have seen on the training pitch. Those guys aren't very good passers of the football, and what happened is that they make up a lot with their speed, and if defenders give them that opportunity, then that's where they will burn you. But if you're playing proper possessional good football, it's hard for them to really pull off what they're attempting to do here.
Doc, tell us, Doc, about that play. Tell us about that play.
Well, first off, good evening to all of those taking our coverage by live. And what I will tell you from my seat is that you're very generous to Barber. You said 2v2. That was 2v1 for about 20 meters. And Barber did not let go of the ball. And it's been a theme throughout the game. He's taken a bit too long to make his decisions all night, and it's costing his team goal-scoring opportunities.
Indeed. He had the ball He could have gone straight to goal if he wanted. He could have laid it off ahead of Chadwick Samuel, but he laid it off to the back of Samuel. And Samuel, my. And the outfield is a little greasy because there was a dribble just before the start of play. And so it's a little greasy still. And Rovin Richardson to Simon Anthony. Anthony finds his centre back, that's Carlos Richardson. That's, the effort was good, the execution wasn't so good by Hodge. It's a goal kick.
Well, like I said, you guys might be a bit surprised with what you're seeing from Barber here, but and not to discredit the young man, he has certain abilities and certain gifts, but he doesn't use them to his best of his ability. He's not an out-and-out passer, and what he's trying to do is play like a number 10 role here. He is Chadwick, good defending there, good stout defending there from the man Carlos. And here is the Lymers trying to build from the back. Bracha goes center to Richardson. Richardson finds that of Amando. And there's a long ball. Nicely controlled there by Bracha. And well, just gave it away there. Bracha not that. And back to the Lymers.
This one is played through. Looking for Kevin. Kevin, oh, heavy touch. The first touch was too heavy. Oh.
First touch
he was deceived by his first touch. He was absolutely let down by that. And the ball safely into the pouches of Khalifa Francis.
Very alert there by Francis in approved goalkeeping fashion. Really latching on to that one.
Rovin Richardson goes down, free kick.
Infringement, certainly infringement. Yes, so you find what I'm not seeing from Ducks need to have, well, not Ducks, you'll see Ducks in the next match, but the Eagles Claw, I think they need to have another ball handler along with the, what is the gentleman they named?
Adil.
Adil.
Yes.
They need to have another player like him to be stringing those passes. What Barber is doing is passing, playing like in a number 10 role, and
that one was drilled.
Yes.
That one was drilled, but the keeper had it covered all the way, and it beat. It goes around the upright. But I think Duke is playing seemed to be playing in that midfield as well.
Yeah, but they're certainly not going through him because he's hardly getting any balls.
Ball straight to Liddy. Anthony brings it down. Anthony finds Kevin Paul. Kevin Paul finds Bracha. Bracha goes down. No foul, says the referee. Let's play football. Heads going up.
That's what a little pressure can do from the back there, Bracha.
Amando. Goes back to his keeper. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to be. Oh! It's a goal! In the 40th minute of play, not a good back pass. Not fully committed by Daniel Bailey. Daniel Bailey losing out to the man, Murray. And he goes, I think his ego has been bruised, and into the back of the net in the 40th minute of play. It's 1-0 in favor of Eagle Claw.
I did say someone of these teams is going to score before halftime, and so is the Eagles Claw. We were saying that Stewie stands on his right foot, but that one he tapped it in with his right foot for sure. And very, very poor goalkeeping there from the man Danny. It's a matter of a bit bruised ego there, trying to, as if he was really, as if he really took a knock there. But that's not what you want from your goalkeeper. You might say, was it warranted a back pass? It was an easy pass for him to clear. trying to beat the player there in Stewie Murray and just made a meal of it. All he had to do is tapped it in with his weak foot.
And this one. My. 1-0. Goal coming from the boot of Stuart Murray.
The right boot of Stuart Murray.
Right boot of Stuart
Please
Murray.
note that.
Oh, he would be proud of himself. Wouldn't
Very
he
proud
be?
of himself.
You just said that all Stuart Murray did was to stand up on his right foot.
Well,
He has proven you wrong. He has actually scored with that right boot.
yeah, the peace of mind to know, well, I can't put it on my left. I need to tap it in my right. But Bailey there, very, very sloppy in goal, Daniel Bailey. Very sloppy.
Ball given away. They can pull one right back. Paul with the shot! Straight to the keeper. Give it straight through. He can go with the shot, you know. Oh, the keeper was way off the line, and had he gone with the shot, it could have paid dividend, but not so. Here they come again. Here's Clark. Dispossess. Lady. Bradshaw. Kevin Paul. Richardson. It's back to Bradshaw. Lady. Rovin Richardson. Looks for Kevin Paul. Finds him too. Kevin Paul! Oh my! The Lymers will not score tonight. If that is the kind of football that they continue to play, they will not score.
What a chance. Just
Grant and Bradshaw stepped over the ball.
well, all Grant had to do is just tap that into the net.
He didn't have to do that. He could have just blew breeze on the ball.
What a glorious opportunity, and it appears as though that Khalifa Francis might have
Taking a hit
damaged
to the head.
himself. Yes, put out.
Seemed
I can tell you about that. I remember I was goalkeeping for the Roaring Lions. We were playing against, I think, was it Attackers? Yes, I think it was Attackers. And I dove for a ball, picked it up. And you know where the striker boots landed?
Yes,
Straight in my forehead. I felt like my neck went back into my shoulders. So it's a very tough task there. A lot of times we don't give kudos to the goalkeepers, but they are the ones with probably the toughest task
Well, they do a hell
on
of a
the
job.
football field, because they have to come and they have to protect that goal at all costs. And Francis, while he's yet a tough cookie, may have picked up quite a knock there, Millie.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, because he, through the traffic, dove through the traffic, the ball eluded him, and fortunate for the Eagle Club and for Francis is that he didn't suffer an injury and conceded. But I'm amazed. I am absolutely at awe how that ball did not end up in the back of the net.
Well, I'm certainly sure the Lymers are saying, yes, goalkeeper is down, halftime is coming. We should have had at least that one should have been going towards the goal as opposed to rolling across the goal mouth. No idea how Grant and was it Hodge or Mando would have missed it.
It seemed to have been, again, Grant and Bradshaw.
And Bradshaw.
Yes.
Is that his regular position, Bradshaw?
No, 3 minutes at a time has been added, but I don't know. So 3 minutes at a time has been shown. Tony.
Yeah, 3 minutes of
It is early. And I'm going to divert a little from this game as Francis is back to his feet.
It's good to see him
and
back
that
up.
is very good.
Yes,
He
yes.
looks ready to go.
Yes.
But in the build-up for the next encounter, the primetime game, This only, what could we expect? Ducks up against attackers.
It mightn't, it mightn't be what we were expecting for. With some Man City today getting trashed 3 goals to 0 and home well, 4 because one really came in the dying moments. So we're looking for a good game between attackers. I didn't see attackers play, so maybe you can tell me about the match that they would have played last week. I know they played against the Western Predators, whether you can judge them on that or not. But I saw a bit of the Ducks team playing against Ducks team, and I thought in the grand scheme of things, the Spartans at that particular point of time, well, held them very well. They weren't really threatening as much as we would see. So certainly it's going to be, they are going to be up to the test in this evening Knights Cup match.
Well, you know what Ducks give. You know Ducks is going to come out here and they're going to really look to take the game to the attackers. Attackers, with all their big names, are going to come out and look to go attacking from early. What you're going to have is who can control the midfield. We know the midfield general is here. We know that the two best in the midfield, from what we've seen in our last tournament, the two best midfielders in our tournament are on the Ducks United.
Well,
in fact, 3 of them.
You might.
All 3 of them. Because when you look at somebody like Bino, you look at Bino. Bino controls the middle. You know what he gives.
But you see,
Danje Charles runs in the middle as well. We have Coffee, who plays in the midfield. That's half time. Don't forget that you also have Reed, who plays in that midfield.
Well, I'll stop.
The defense line is one that is almost impossible to get through. When you look at Naomi Crooks, the man Charles is back.
What I will tell you, what I'll say, styles make fights or something like that. So the fighters are the ones who make the fight. I watched them play. The team looked like a very, very strong team, but I watched them played against Ducks team, and at the end of the cutoff period, what was the score?
Ducks versus who?
Ducks versus Spartans. It was 1-0, right?
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something with Doc's team. Something that I've come to realize with Doc's team, and I made mention of that. Doc's team is a second half team. Doc's team has been a second half team, and they will look like they are going nowhere, and all of a sudden 2 goals in the back of the net really quickly in the second half. And so we can talk about a Spartans team. Spartans came to play that night. Spartans played very good, but you notice what Ducks does is that they break you down in the first half and in the second half. But football is played on the night.
You're talking
on the
dominance. Our fellow commentator, the minute man will be in the goal, and that's a disadvantage to the Ducks. So the attackers have a wonderful opportunity. On that note, our score here is 1-0 to the Eagles. Goal scored by the man Stuart Murray from a mix-up there from the goalkeeper. We will take you back to master control until we get the cue from us.
Good night and welcome back to the REGTC back here. It's we have just heard the whistle for restart of play. It's Lymers taking on Eagle Claw. If you're just joining us, we welcome you to our broadcast, and if you've stayed with us, we are happy that you did. Well, Eagle Claw with a 1-0 lead. Goal coming in the 48th minute of play from the boot of the man Murray. Eagle Claw playing in their blue with yellow socks. It's the Lymers in their green, black, and white. Lymers, Grant, Carlos, Richardson finds Anthony. Anthony goes back to Richardson, who looks for Hodge. Couldn't control that one, goes over a throw to the Eagle Claw. 1-0. Both teams having a number of opportunities in the first half, but it was Eagle Claw who drew first blood. Eagle Claw drawing first blood. Remember, primetime game, it's Ducks up against. There's an opportunity, ball going through. Again, a fumble in the back. Clear now. Here is Lymers looking to catch Eagle Claw on the counter. Liddy looking to send Juan forward. Ball played out. It's going to go out for a throw-in. One goal to nil in favor of Eagle Claw. Yeah, it's a ball played to Bradshaw. Looking to go back to Richardson. Ball goes out for a throw into the Eagle Claw. Through taken. In fact, it goes for Lymers. Bradshaw with a shot. Francis with an easy save. Fumbled it, but no hard take. Under no pressure at all. Robinson has pressure. Wins it back from Hodge. Lays it off to Johnson. Johnson finds Chadwick. That's a breakfoot pass to Johnson. Wins it through though.
Yes,
those two are always arguing on a ball field.
Yeah, because they are similar type players. They use their speed predominantly.
Duke, not on the same page, Robinson.
And I think that's what happened. He didn't have to pass the ball back to him one time. He could have held on to it, give him time to move up the line, and then make the pass.
Bradshaw lays it off to Liddy lays it off to Richardson, who dispossessed. Ball goes out for throwing to Lymers. Lymers can't afford to go down 2 goals.
Well, they'll have to get one back quickly. Can't be like Man City, go down 2-0 and then come back 3-0 and then 4-0, soundly beaten. First time Pep would have lost 5 games. Under the coach.
Come a time in our careers when start take a dip.
And I think that's why most people would think, if not everybody thinks the Premier League is the best league, because don't care how tough you be, a top team you are,
well,
you can be beaten on the day.
The card has been shown to Stewie. I think he is taking a go at the 4th official, and you can't do that. Can't do that.
Is that Mr. Harden?
It is indeed.
So why would he be going at Mr. Harden? He's the 4th official. Silly card to get, if you ask me.
Paul. Well, you can't score from there for sure, and he didn't get the cross right, but Simon Anthony will pick it up. Anthony, looking to, and does get around the man, get a cross in, good header there by Ron Taylor, Baba, tussles with Reuven Richardson is going to win a free kick.
And Reuven is one of those players who shields the ball very well.
But quickly. Liddy. Ball wide. Intercepted. Cloud can come out with it. Adele. Long ball by Robinson. Looking for Johnson. Finds Johnson. Johnson has Hodge to contend with. Long searching ball. Looking for Stewie. The ball is going to bounce. And Chadwick pulls it down. Cleared by... it's not cleared. It's passed straight back to the Eagle Claw. The Eagle Claw has an opportunity here. And that wasn't a pass, but it's back with Johnson. Goes across to Stuart Murray. The goal scorer holds it up, holds the man off, has two players to contend with, lays it back now to his defender, Rohan Taylor. Ball is going to go out for a throw into Eagle Claw.
And what Lymers is doing just now is that Liddy came across the goal with the ball and squared it across. And where was Grant? In the center, and not on the far post. And you're playing with the center forward.
Here is an opportunity that goes away again. Opportunity to cross Bradshaw. And just going to get the cross on. Good defensive work there by Brown. Goal kick. Taken quickly. Adele is under pressure. Goes down, foul.
Turn there and
outfoxing
the player. Yes, outfoxing the player there and going down. But yeah, not really balancing the areas and the spaces. And I think that's what has hurt them and them not scoring a goal because they've had quite a number of chances.
Indeed, they're not playing their position. Very guilty of not doing so.
And they have to be careful because you could see Johnson, Samuels, Stewie getting onto a pass.
Good header. Adele. Duke. Liddy gets the benefit of that. It's Reuven. That's it wide. No, right to the right back. And here is Junior Anthony. Force. He's going to win a corner kick. But again, an opportunity going up again.
But if you were Junior, a man who normally gets knocked down goes down easy. Wouldn't you be traveling into the box with the ball?
You must get into that 18. You must get into that 18.
Yes, and then
you're accustomed to draw those fouls. Draw the foul.
Yes, travel the ball with a weak poppy shot there.
Corner taken at the top of the 18. Grant with the shot. That looks more like a cricket shot for 6 than a shot at goal.
More like an American football shot.
A penalty.
Yeah, so they just have to get themselves together here, the Lymers. They're having a lot of possession, but nothing to show for it. Not making the necessary attacking movement that they would like to make.
That's not a good one. Oh, my.
Francis living dangerously. Probably want to give one back.
Chadwick will outrun Mando. Does so. And Mando gives it straight to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Stewie. That's a heavy ball. But once Stewie get to it, he does. It was very heavy, very difficult for him. It's too much weight on the ball.
It's not even with Stewie's pace that he could get onto that one. I think Armando just maybe overcommitting there, trying to play it back to the defender there, but only succeeded in passing it to Johnson. Well, Armando is not. Was he a wing defender for the Diamonds? The Diamonds?
He was a defender.
Yeah, he was a defender, but on the wing.
No, he played more. He was one of
One
of two mid central defenders.
I think he does better centrally.
Centrally, yes. One of those centre backs he played with Alex, and alongside Alex. Here is Kevin Paul. Kevin Paul gets around his man. Kevin Paul with a shot! Francis with the save.
It's a good effort there from Kevin Paul. Good move there, just drawing the defender further to his left and getting a powerful shot off. Maybe just a tad bit higher than he wanted it to go, but nevertheless pulling a save from the keeper there in Francis.
Remains 1-0. 1-0. Corner. Again on the edge, at the penalty area. Mando with a shot! Good defensive, good block there by the defenders. Oh, Ruvin, Richardson. Good work by Stewie. Johnson has Adele running. And now he is on his bike. Oh, that's a wonderful ball. What can Johnson do? Johnson! What in God heaven has Johnson done?
Well, John has succeeded in putting the ball over the net for those of you who are listening and for those of you who are taking our coverage. But a really, really nice build-up there by Johnson and Adil. And Johnson just making a meal. Well,
find me that. Tony, find me that, please. Where is that? Let me hear that take on this, please.
It's just not a good shot, not a good attempt at all, absolutely.
I want to draw your attention back to the last time I was on comms. See, the ball comes, it's not offside either. Chance to make it two. Squares it across, the defender deals with it. Another opportunity again. We'll take it back to when I was last on comms. There was another similar situation. That time Baba was creator. This time Adil did exactly what Baba should have done and released the pass early. And it created the same opportunity that I wanted Baba to create in the first instance. But now with the opportunity, it was thrown away. I don't think Baba wants to score tonight.
Yeah, doesn't want to score tall, but they're really doing all the hard work there. Everything that needed to be done just to slap the ball in the back of the net. And not even affecting a save from the goalkeeper. Very, very poor. Very, very poor, if you ask me.
Oh, my.
Again there, we saw Stewie with a glorious opportunity there. Again, have no idea why was Stewie passing. The ball is on his strong foot. On his strong foot, yes.
I don't know. The Eagle Claw doesn't want to win. What a pass that was. Wonderful pass. Wonderful 1-2 football between Adele and Johnson just making a hash of it.
And he shifted the defender nicely, you know, created cut back on the inside, and all he had to do was slap the ball in the back of the net. But electing to shoot it way over the bar. That's the and the Lymers team, they will certainly need to be doing something much better here if they really want to get something out of this game. They are allowing too many opportunities coming through on their goal. They are behind by one. One of these opportunities will end up into the back of the net.
Well, I tell you what, with all the opportunities the Eagle Claw has had, it will not surprise me if the Lymers equalize in the next 5 minutes. Offside. Orlando. Penalty.
Wow. You give a team that many opportunities, one will go into the back of the net. We saw the mistake from Daniel already. And maybe he would have learned his lesson. He's right out of his goal.
Playing as defender. Here is Junior. Lovely ball across. Good defensive work.
Very good defensive work.
Here is Junior again. Strong defensive work there by Taylor, Rohan Taylor.
See the Ducks team, they're going to get their warm-up in. And they mean business here in this President's Cup. But the Lymers got a job on their hands here if they want to really get something out of this game. We have only played some 5 matches, that's correct, Millie? Had 2 last week, 4 over the course of last weekend, and we had 1 on Wednesday.
This is the 5th game, you can really say.
Well, yeah, technically, yes. Yeah. Will that match be played?
Well,
Will that match be rescheduled? No, I mean the oh, so that's where the Super 50. The Leewards didn't make it. How come Leewards didn't make it? They were playing some good cricket. The Hurricanes.
Hurricanes got calmed.
The Hurricane got... It's going to be a free kick here. Down Collins, just up Colin Alley. You'd say Millie.
Yes, this is Liddy's place. There's a place where he can definitely score from. He chips this one and it's going to go high, wide over the crossbar.
They go for power to there. Time is certainly against the Lymers. I want to think that we'll see a bigger crowd in. Good to see Ken Sam back on the park. Very talented player, but very ill-disciplined. Ken Sam. I'm feeling in my spirit this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's Richardson with a shot blocked. Adele. Junior. Bradshaw lays it off to Colin. Colin takes it to his left. Colin with the pass. Looking for. Finds it. Oh! Very good touch to that one. This can still be troubling you, you know. Shot! Blocked! Shot! Penalty! It is a penalty!
It is a penalty? How was that? I am not seeing how that could be a penalty.
A pen was called for a handball on the defender.
A handball?
And is it called for a free kick then? No, it's a penalty. It is a penalty.
How did it? We have to certainly ask our assessor here because that one, I haven't.
The goalkeeper was on the ground. The defender was standing next to the keeper. The shot went in, and it looked from this side, from this angle, the height at which that ball went, it could definitely be in a handball. Well, according to going back to the live, or going back to the replay, now we have access to more looks like the body. rather than the hand.
I certainly didn't see a handball there. From my vantage point, absolutely.
What I was speaking about is the height at which the ball went.
It did. It was high, yes.
And so it looked midsection. So it could not be shoulder. It could not have been shoulder.
I was thinking that it would have been an infringement on the part of the arm thing. I really didn't see. I really don't see that. But a lifeline nonetheless. The referee and the ER, they are in certainly good position. I'm not seeing too much of a noise coming from the Eagles Club players.
But they did protest. They did protest. They did protest. But one thing I know that the ball doesn't lie.
Yeah. Yes.
It looked. What happened is that I'm not sure if the referee was in the best position to make that call either, because there was a number of bodies in front of him. Lenny makes it 1 goal apiece.
Yes, a very, very soft one, you will say, hard for the Eagles Claw there, but they themselves have themselves to blame. They've had some really, really good chances. Would dare say more chance and better chances than the Lymers would have had, and certainly should have been at least ahead by 3-4 goals.
Indeed. Indeed. It's 1-1. Substitution will come now for the Lymers.
Remy has on his number 45, his warm-up jersey. He will be peppered with some shots here.
Well, I think everyone would have gotten that one wrong. There was no card shown.
Yes.
There was no card shown.
Very difficult one to really take there, the Eagles Club.
Because it was denying an obvious goal. That one was a goal. Denying a goal. That one was not even, it was a spot. It wasn't a promising attack. It wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. It was a goal. That would have been a goal. So a card would have had to be shown. A card definitely would have had to be shown.
Yes.
Because that would have been denying a goal.
Grant making a good move there, but not getting the shot with a left foot shot off as well. He would have liked. So it's 1-1 into the 69th minute of play here. Eagles Club versus the Lymers. President's Cup game number 5 between these two teams, looking to get a point, both teams at least.
Adil looking to square this one out across. Bradshaw got back.
Yeah, he was looking to really tread it across Bradshaw there, but not getting it as he would have liked.
So Bradshaw was substituted. That's Noah Bradshaw would have been substituted, and the man coming on
That there was
is that number 28, Dimitri Niles? Looks very much so. Another card shown to Eagle Claw player. That's Barber. Tasha Johnson has been carded.
Why are they picking up these?
The yellow cards, their
Simple
mouth.
cards.
Their mouth. And then later in this in the tournament where you're gonna find you pick up 3 cards and then you're suspended and then you blame somebody. You can blame yourself.
Well, you're putting a rough challenge here and you're off because you would have got two yellows.
Here is a ball that is cleared by Paul. Another throw to the claw. Should take in quickly. Campbell. Taylor. And here's Johnson, Baba Johnson. Johnson holds on to the ball. Lets it go now to Ron Taylor. Still an opportunity, still ball still in the box. Grant can come out with it now. Chadwick is in attendance there. Chadwick wins it off Grant. Lays it off to Rohan with a cross, corner.
And you see all of those balls. Grant picking up that ball. He had to play it down the wing. Just pass it one time. You can't be holding up there. You have to be relaying it as quickly as possible away from the danger area and almost, giving away a corner, which could be dangerous if used correctly.
Adele, too close to anything in that 6-yard box belongs to the keeper. Long searching ball, looking for Niles. Niles is fast, so they can't afford to give Niles a sniff. He is quick. Throw in.
Am I seeing correctly? Is that the man Spoonie out there?
Spoonie went back to Lions, didn't he?
He did, but
Yes. He went back to Lions.
that certainly looks like.
No, it's not.
Oh, you almost look like Spoonie.
No. Spoonie Avon Island.
Spoonie is one of those players that.
There's a ball that is played over the top, but good head there by Bradshaw. Tussle for the ball. Junior again involved in this one. Good walk by Moore. Oh my, miscommunication there. Adele. Chadwick. Paul.
Can't
Slop.
keep the ball in field. But why is the Eagles claw defenders dribbling across their face of their goal area in the defensive
They're
third?
practicing.
You're practicing?
Yes.
Okay. To give away 3 points, maybe.
Adele to Robinson. Robinson with a long ball. Johnson. Johnson does well. Johnson! Oh!
Should he have passed that to
Of
Stewie?
course. Over dribbling, guilty of over dribbling. Could have gone for the shot. Again over dribbling and losing the ball. Good ball by Duke to Adele. Adele holds it up. Looks up. Gives it back to Duke. Duke goes, looks for Johnson, finds Johnson. Hadji. Keeper will collect.
Just not doing what they need to do. Again, we saw the man Tajay Johnson with another opportunity. He could have assisted on a goal, but wanted to go for the glory, maybe. Maybe saying, Stu, you got one already.
If Tajay scored a goal, here is an effort here that is going to be shelled. If Taji scored a goal, whose goal it would be?
Taji.
Had he passed the ball and Stewie scored a goal, whose goal it would be?
It would be Stewie and the Eagles club.
Anyhow you check it, it will be Eagle Club goal. For the life of me, I am not understanding the selfish nature of our players.
That's how Johnson plays, really. And one of the things that these guys have been made to think that, yeah, they're the best thing since sliced bread, because they get away with a lot of what we would say murder on the football field. Simple football.
Adele is flagged offside.
Yes, he played simple, and that's why I'm just saying simple football gets you the benefits every single time.
Player goes down. That's Paul. Kevin Paul.
I'm really happy to see both teams here in our featured match coming up, the Ducks United and the Eagles Club. Is Denzel going to play?
Indeed. Denzel is playing. Denzel, there is a substitution. The Campbell is taken off, and the man going on. It's a double substitution. Sharman Charles coming in for Chadwick Samuel, and it is the man Carby who came in for Campbell.
I could bet you that Naldo will bury one of those goals for sure.
I'm not going to bet with you.
Another player with lots and lots of talent, but just a bit on the lazy side of things. If you ask me, Naldo is one of those players with lots and lots of talent when it comes to
Paul
playing
has
football.
been substituted for his coming in is going to be the number 26. That's Carden Fleming. Carden Fleming taking over from Paul. Tussle here for the ball. Taylor. Dispossessed by Grant. Shad Grant. Grant goes back to Anthony. Anthony. Back to Grant. Looking for one to pass. Gets it back. Shot! Save.
Good football, good 1-2. Good football around. We have a clapping from the few spectators that we have here. I'm certainly sure the crowd is going to build up when the featured game start. But good football all around. Goalkeeping, attacking, all ends up.
Who will be between the sticks for Ducks United?
I told you. What, you don't believe me? You think I bring stories? I don't bring stories. The minute man say he will be, they ask him to go in, in the goal.
If the minute man says so, it is not so. Duke.
Didn't you see the minute man down there? The minute man would not have been here if he wasn't in action.
You're just making a joke of the minute man.
Okay. All right. Well, he has good defenders, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I was just going to say the defenders would have to work overtime.
But when I used to play Millie, trust me, I could be playing with 7. As long as I know I had a good goalkeeper, I used to always feel good.
It is very important to have somebody
Yes, as long as I had a good goalkeeper, if we shot, we fine still. But makeshift, oh Lord.
It's going to be a free kick, offside. The entire forward line was offside. Long searching ball. Taylor. Junior Anthony gets a bit of Taylor. Taylor, a more imposing figure. Oh, he does well. He does well and gets it off. Free kick. Taylor. Oh, the ball. It's a bit of time wasting here in the 82nd minute of play.
You think
Taylor
we get
was
another
waiting for the
goal,
ball.
Millie?
We should get another goal. We will get another goal. If the Eagle Claw doesn't win this game, they only have themselves to blame.
You got Stewie. Pass the ball over to Naldo on the right side. The left side, I beg your pardon. He's a national
There
player.
is. Oh, this could still be trouble! Oh,
What a shot from the young man.
oh my, Cardiac Fleming
Wow.
hits the upright.
That would have been a spectacular
It
goal.
would have been. It
Man.
would have been indeed.
Really good effort there.
It would have been indeed. What a left foot effort. A volley from the man, Carden Fleming. A long ball. Charles finds, he finds Robinson to Adele. Looking back for Robinson, but he will find it. Murray, ball goes out for a corner.
Yes, corner kick. I would have realized that a lot of these teams don't really use those set piece, those corner kicks as much as they need to. And see lights over on the far field. Maybe any more games over there, Millie?
I don't think that there will be any more games. I think the last game was 6 o'clock. Here is a corner. Ball coming in and cleared out by Bradshaw.
And Naomi Crooks.
Ball over the top of the head of Hodge. Good walk by Fleming. Cleared by Hodge. Vin Richardson. Oh, he gives it away to Charles. Charles gives it back to Lymers. Niles. Richardson. I'm not sure why Niles didn't split the defense, just push the ball through and run onto it. He's faster than defense.
Well,
Charles gives it to Richardson, who gives it back to Kirby. They're just exchanging position. Adele. Oh,
That's too
need
easy,
pass.
young
Need
man.
pass.
that is too easy, young man. Don't.
Charles, that's a lovely ball! Oh my! Off the upright again! Off the upright again! Oh my! What an opportunity! Going up again. Ball coming off the upright. Shot. The keeper's best friend coming into play. And in the end, the score remains 1 goal apiece. What an opportunity, glorious opportunity at both ends. Ball hitting the upright and not going into the back of the net, Tony.
Well, certainly the goal pole are usually the goalkeeper's best friend, and we would have seen that on either end. But that was a really good chance for the Eagles club to take the lead nearing the end of this final half. So both teams been saved by the goal post there in a matter of moments. Here's a pass coming through there.
Niles picks it up. Niles gives it to Reuven Richardson. Richardson, look back for Niles. There's a tussle here for the ball on the edge of the 18. Ball cleared out. Back to Liddy. Liddy goes to his left to Rashad Grant. Grant holds it up, turns. Gets past one. Into a sliding tackle. Ball cleared by Kabi. Momentarily, Junior. Good ball to Niles. Niles has too much work to do. Liddy. Hodge with the shot. He's going to go for it, you know.
Yes.
He's going to go for it. Not sure that was the best option at all. Cardinal Fleming was there. Cardinal Fleming.
Is the number 45 in front of me?
I'm not getting in that conversation with you. So, tussle here for the ball. Won by Bradshaw. Goes back to his keeper.
I wonder if they want to give me pay me to go in the goal tonight.
No. I think we are gonna. That's offside. Ball doesn't get in. Are we gonna see 2 or 3 minutes at a time, Tony? You think? How many minutes you think?
Maybe about 2.
Offside. Charles is offside.
Yes, way offside.
Charles is offside.
I think each team will get a point, Millie.
No. It's not over. 5 minutes remaining in this game. It is not over. It is far from over. This game is far from over. Somebody's leaving here without a point tonight.
The chances we would have seen gone a begging.
Somebody is leaving here without a point. That is my belief. Anthony, dispossessed. Taylor. With a shot. In fact, again, can you imagine that?
Again?
Charles have been given about 4 balls and he has been offside every one of them. Every last one of them, Charles, has been caught in an offside position. Naughty. Absolutely naughty. Robinson. Since Charles running now, Charles! Yes! And it goes into the back of the net. It doesn't matter whose goal it is. Whether it is Charles or whether it is Steely goal, it is. Somebody told you somebody's leaving here tonight with 3 points. It's into the back of the net in the 90th minute of play. Eagle Club is back in the lead.
Well, it was only a matter of moments because they would have had so many chances, and we could see the real effects when that light goes off over on the far court over there. It looked like we're in darkness, but very, very poor defending there, if you would ask me, from the Lymers team. And like you rightly said, they
Somebody's
may well
leaving
go
here. Somebody's leaving here with 3 points. 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yes, yes. You may, and one may say too, with the amount of chances that fell to the Eagles' claw.
They are deserving winners.
Yes.
And it's not over. It is not over. Not sure where. I'm not sure who will be credited with that goal. But what I could tell you is that Eagle Claw has been credited with 2.
Well, yes, yes, certainly.
Whether it was Charles or it was Stewie with his second on the night, I tell you what.
And I could bet, I could tell you if you ask them, both of them will claim.
Claim the goal, yes. The first time he stayed onside. The first time he stayed onside. There was it, the goal.
Bracha has gone forward, trying all in.
I could tell you what, he's not going to outrun that big man. He's fast. Yeah. Taylor is very fast.
Bracha has gone forward, and it's only a matter of time now.
It is indeed.
Yes.
We're already into the 2nd minute of added time, and the Eagle Claw will just eat out the remaining seconds of this one. Duke, free kick.
Frustration there on the part of No. I'm not too sure what is he what is he making noise for?
Yellow card for Bradshaw. I'm surprised it wasn't distributed to both players. I understand the play, but
oh, that's it.
And that's it. That's the game. The Eagle Claw has won themselves 3 points. Didn't I tell you that somebody's walking away with 3 points?
Well, you did say somebody
you need to believe me, Tony.
was walking away with 3 points, and carelessness there from the Lymers, but you can say with the chances that would have fallen to the Eagles' claw to be only coming away with 2 goals, they would take it, but they would certainly say, well, some of those easy chances that we had, we should have easily buried them.
Yeah, should have capitalized on them indeed.
So back to the drawing board there for the Lymers team. I thought they would have played well in sports, but didn't really have that real magic in the final moments of in the attacking third. And aside from the penalty, they would have hit the post on a number of occasions, but they too will only have themselves to blame with the way they would have played and the way they would have executed Millie.
Indeed. And so that's where we're going to take a break here. We're going to send you back to Master Control as we refresh ourselves and get ready for a primetime game. Attackers up against Ducks United.
Yes, and that's the game that I would want to just watch and feast on, and hopefully it would end up into, hopefully it ends up into what we're expecting it for. If you're not doing anything, you can come on down to the Raymond Igisha Technical Center Park as we would have, and really look at a good game of football. See Mr. President out there and our media personnel with some folks there. Millie, we take you back to Master Control. Join us for our featured encounter.